Welcome back for another Q&T price prediction analysis, and allow me to start the video by first sharing my long-term Elliot analysis here on the charts, where you can see that back in 2021 we saw that massive bounce to the upside in a move that gave us all-time highs above the $429.7 mark, which was a 4x to the upper side. And after getting the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us bear market lows at around the $40.1 mark. And after seeing the bear market lows, we continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that to get the October 2022 highs, we picked in a 5-wave structure to the upside in a move that gave us a high above the $229 mark before we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, which is the move that I still believe is what we are seeing here on the chart. And the minimum target areas for the second wave, I have been sharing them on my previous videos by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum retracement area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, and that is between the $135.5 mark and the $81.5 mark, which is an area that we are just about to fully maximize. And you can also see that we have continued to hold within the target area. And soon I'm expecting that we are going to have a low in place for the second wave and then start getting impulsive and continue gearing up in the formation of this wave 3. And to just give you a target area for the third wave, which is the minimum target area, assuming that we now have a low in place for the second wave, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, I get a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $386.8 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect, assuming that we have a low in place for the second wave. But from the price action that we are seeing at the time of this recording, it's clear that we don't have a low in place for the second wave, and I'm still expecting lower prices here on the Q&T chart to get one more new low for the second wave before we can start gearing up and get impulsive in that wave 3. And in my yesterday's video, I shared with you this price channel that we had been trading within, where you can now see that we have finally seen the breakout to the lower side, given us a retest, and after the retest was a success, you can see that Q&T has continued to break down in a move that has now given us a low at around the $84.6 mark. And there are high chances that maybe this could be the last low that we are getting here on the chart before we can start gearing up and get impulsive in the formation of that wave 3. But unless we have a confirmation for that, I'm still expecting lower prices where we can easily touch the fib level 0.78 at around the $81.5 mark to get a low before we can see a reaction of those areas on the Fibonacci's, and then finally get that massive bounce to the upper side. Also, taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 34 mark, fully supporting higher prices, but in case further weakness continues on the charts, further breakdown will still be supported on the RSI. On the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, still suggesting lower prices, so let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.